Have you ever thought about faking an abduction for promotion toward your band? You know, it's kind of like faking your own death or faking a pregnancy. It's apparently what Danny Leal from Upon a Burning Body decided to do, and apparently a lot of people took it pretty seriously until they found out that the whole thing was just a hoax. Now, I have to admit, the article that we're about to read is from the suckiest metal website on the planet. Of course, metal sucks. However, this is one that's been confirmed in local medias, such as the Phoenix Sun, but also on various other heavy metal websites, such as Metal Injection, The Metal Insider, etc. So, it just so happens we're taking it from this one, mainly because some of the comments are the reason why we're here. We're here on CKN Reacts to talk about The Abduction Hoax by Danny Leal of Upon a Burning Body. So let's get started. Now, the first thing I need to point out to everybody is that this is an update to a previous post, one of which Metal Sucks admitted that they publicly bashed Upon a Burning Body on their website quite often. However, in light of what has happened, they hope that nothing has seriously happened to Danny in all seriousness. So, let's get to the update. According to a post on the Sumerian Records Facebook page by label owner Ash Avildsen, who's done some things for us lately, you know, bands such as Born of Osiris and Animals as Leaders, The Faceless, so Sumerian's not all bad. The whole episode was a publicity stunt that was done without the label's knowledge. So let's read the post. This is the post from Ash Avildsen. I woke up to a ton of missed calls and just saw all this stuff about Danny Leal of Upon a Burning Body posting as that he's been abducted or kidnapped. My phone hasn't stopped ringing since, I imagine, because Upon the Burning Body is your label's highest priority. As a child, we all learned the story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Yeah. And it sticks within our consciousness for a reason. This is the first I've thought about it in probably about 20 years, considering I'm not 10. I do not condone this type of publicity stunt. This was done behind my back, and I am not okay with it. In my eyes, there's never a time to use the possibility of real-life abduction, injury, or murder of someone you care about to promote anything, especially an album. Think about how many albums Elvis has sold ever since he died. That's a really, really bad example. If you ever need to resort to that, then you have lost the plot. Okay. We as a society should have evolved past that way of thinking by now, and especially within the rock/metal community, given all the tragedy that has happened in our world over the past few years. There are some people who owe us an apology. Ash Avildsen, creator and CEO of Sumerian Records. That's not creator with a K, that's creator with a C. I really don't think that's needed in this post. You're the CEO. We don't care if you're the creator because you're talking about Upon a Burning Body, and specifically Danny Leal doing something retarded. Why do people need to know that you created this thing? Why must that follow you everywhere? Congratulations, you created a label, you've signed some bands that have done pretty well. Good for you. This is serious shit. Needs not be there. Nitpicking. That's what this channel is all about. So now let's get back to the actual article on the suckiest metal site on the planet, Metal Sucks. We're obviously relieved that nothing bad happened to Danny, but we agree with Ash that pulling a stunt of this sort to generate publicity for a band's new album is total weak sauce. Yet another reason to hate this BS band. So Danny, what we're essentially saying is that we're happy that you're alive, but your band is still a steaming pile of garbage. It is certainly worth considering whether Ash has been on this stunt from the get-go, and that the above post was part of it. But we generally know Ash to be a pretty earnest fellow. I guess we'll never know. So Ash, we're not sure if you were in on this, but you've been pretty awesome to us in the past, so I doubt it. But if you are, you motherfucker, then you got us good. And you're a disgusting human being. You're a disgusting pile of human feces. Please sign another great band for us to hate. Alright, let's be serious for a minute. Let's be serious about this for just a minute. Can I be serious? Can I be serious? Let me get the serious face. Can I be serious for just a moment? Abduction of any variety, whether it be child abduction, whether it be adult abduction, pet abduction, appliance abduction, toy abduction, magazine abduction, the abduction of abduction victims. Either that or the re-abduction of abduction victims, which no longer makes them abducted, is not a laughing matter. Truthfully, it isn't, even though I just spun a yarn of nonsense. It truthfully is not a laughing matter. Not something that you need to do as promotion for an album. But here's the thing, I mean, who sits around and thinks that that's a good fucking idea to begin with? I got this great idea, guys. I'm gonna fake that I'm abducted, that I'm gone. No one knows where I'm at. You guys don't know where I'm at, alright? You have no clue. And those guys at the label, they're not gonna know what the fuck to do. They're gonna be so freaked out, and then all the audience, and all of our fans, and people that never gave a crap about us are gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe he's missing. And then they're all gonna buy our album because I'm gone. Yeah, okay. Okay. What level of brilliance is that? It's a level of brilliance that is comparable with complete and utter stupidity. Now, could it be possible that this whole thing is just an elaborate troll on the troll, and we're all being hacksaw, and that actually this is all just causing us to talk about the band and perform the exact task that I just mentioned, and now we're going to be like, man, motherfuckers, I'm going to buy this album just so I can kill it. There's record money in their pocket. No. To honestly think that you need to pull a stunt like this in order to help sell your records based around the fact that in the past couple of years, well, really, for quite a while, that whenever a popular artist has died, there is a spike in record sales. If a popular artist is in the news, or if something bad has happened to them, it's that negativity effect. That if something terrible happens, immediately everybody wants to go get their music, if they're a musician, and kind of, you know, remember the good times, reminisce, take things in that perhaps they didn't appreciate before. I get that whole idea, but it's a stupid reason to fucking fake something like this. Danny, if you truly did that, if you truly decided in your brain one night, whether high, drunk, on ecstasy, LSD, whether you were sniffing paint or ate a whole bunch of golf balls for no reason and had a reaction from whatever the hell they put in it, you should have just left it at a thought that you said out loud, laughed at, but didn't actually do. Because now, you and your entire band, and really, to a certain level or degree, your label and all people associated with you look like a parade of assholes. Your fan base actually looks like the most gullible, moronic, idiot fan bases on Earth, even though they did absolutely nothing to actually provoke such a reaction, either that or elicit it. Just knowing that they are fans of a band that is willing to go to those lengths in order to sell a record is enough to perhaps cast some heavy eyes. And you yourself have done the worst thing for your public image in your career. This is going to have actually the negative effect, the effect that you do not want it to have. Are kids still stupid? Are they going to say, wow, that was awesome, he pretended he was gone, but he's not. Man, owned, such elite hacksaw. I'm using terms from 10 years ago, which shows my age. No. I understand kids are still morons. But if you're a kid, just go fucking buy an Asking Alexandria record, because even though they suck too, they didn't pull something this idiotic. Seriously. If you think you have to do that to sell records, Ash is right. You've obviously lost sight of what he calls the plot, what I would call the game, the business. You know, you've taken your eye off the ball is essentially what it's saying. You no longer feel that your music alone, your t-shirts, your live performances, you no longer believe in that alone as being a reason for somebody to go and purchase an Upon the Burning Body record. You have lost sight because that's what it should be. It shouldn't be the fact that no one knows where you're at, or you're 6 feet underground, or you decided to take a fucking rocket ship to the moon in search of heaven because you want to meet God. That is not a way to sell records, especially whenever you're exposed as a fake. We live in a technological world, Danny. We live in a world where literally if you try to fake your own death, you can't just go to Vegas or, you know, jump somewhere that's buried underground and bury yourself and expect no one to find you. There are ways. There are ways. People know where I'm at right now. People I don't know. People I don't want to know where I'm at right now. And that's scary as shit. But you're purposely trying to make it seem like you're not here anymore. No one knows where you're at. And your expectation is that whenever your royalty check shows up, that you're going to be able to just sneak on past, go to your mailbox, open it up, and get the money. And all of a sudden have this big fucking laugh. I hope sincerely that we have all just been the asses of a masterful prank executed by Sumerian records upon a burning body and a plethora of news resources. But it seems, and it definitely appears as though it's quite the contrary that is true. That this is just as real as it appears, which means that it's just as sad as it appears. So, for the record, Cover Killer Nation, we won't be reviewing the new Upon a Burning Body record. Unless people threaten to downright kill me. And then I'll just come on camera and fucking eat Cheetos or something. Just to be like, I did it. I'd rather eat Cheetos. That's all it needs to be said. What do you think about this? What do you think about what has happened? Comments. Use them. Yeah.